Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? I have something that I think is quite special to show you. Quite special partly because I've never had one, and partly because it is quite rare, he says. Although if you look on eBay, there are quite a few, so take my word for it. If I turn that off so you can actually see, it is the DC07 Clic. Challenging cancer and leukemia in childhood. This is another one of the special editions. There was a DC04 for the Marie Curie Cancer Trust people. I have had one of those before. I sold it, and I do regret it quite a lot because it had all the paperwork, all the tools. It was mint. Paperwork went to another collector, but the actual machine got sold on Facebook for 60 quid because I was skipped 1 month. Hey ho! Now I have an 07 Clic in very fetching pink and purple. Very nice this is. Ignore the hose. Ignore the hose. The one that was on it was broken, and I've taken it apart so that I can wash that bit and the cuff and then put it all back on unbroken. So ignore that for now. That's just so I can use it, although it's a shit hose. It's awful to use, so we won't be using that. So here it is. Very nice. The tools are correct because this came with silver tools, so they shouldn't be pink, sadly. Upholstery tools a little bit smeggy. Cable wasn't pink as well. They missed a bit of a trick there, I think. Also very nice. That bit should be pink, but when it came to me, as well as the hose, the clip, one of the little tabs on the bottom was broken, so it flinged down. So I've had this one in the shed. It's a piece. It's from a scrap cyclone, but I fitted it. However, I then discovered, and this is why it looks a bit more minging. If I just put you down, because this is a two-handed job. The little clip that sits in there, I'll turn the light on, there you go, that little clip's broken, so let's put a new one of those on. I've got a fair few of those. Manchester Vac sell them very handily. It's a nice easy job, so yeah, that doesn't actually do anything, which is why that's completely filthy, because I didn't realise that. I opened it up and poof, I was like, oh. So that sucks. I don't know what the post filter's like, don't really care. Pre-filter isn't too bad, it's filthy, it's got a pattern filter in it. So there we go. This came to me in part exchange. Don't know if you remember that DC14 video from the other day, the one that I got broken, lobbed a new motor in it. Hang on. Well, that's no good, is it? It hasn't worked very well. Amy used it yesterday and didn't think it worked great. And for Amy to say that is amazing. It must be shit. And I used it this morning, and it's been out in the garden, actually. I'm not going to use it until it's fixed. But I thought, oh, Amy's just gone out. And he was watching a film. So I thought, let's do a quick video. That might be why. The suction wasn't too bad, though. So I don't think that's why it's so rubbish. We'll move on to that in a minute. But that annoys me not being correct. There we go. Fixed. So there's that. It's a very fetching machine. Amy and Eva love it, and that brings me on to what I'm probably going to do with it, which is keep it. Excuse the washing machine. I haven't had a DC07 as a daily, ever, and it's a bit special. Like I say, Amy quite likes it, Eva loves it, so sod it. I think I shall get rid of the AEG Ultra Captic. I've been fed up with it for a while. And we might daily this for a bit, and then I might sell it when I'm bored of it. I might keep it. I don't quite know, but for now, I think it needs a full refurb. It has got some damage. It's been apart before, and somebody's tried to take this off. I presume with their teeth or their knob or whatever, because it's been chewed up to hell. There's a new knob as well because the little end bit of plastic has broken off. So that's on eBay. They're only about £3. I haven't got £3 spare to chuck at this at the minute. It's Christmas. So all these bits I'm going to tell you now, I won't buy straight away. We'll need one of those. I'm going to try and get a new head. I'm going to butter up Stuart at Manchester Vac, see if he's got one. There is one on eBay, but it hasn't got that bit. So if I can't get one with that bit, I won't bother, because that's only just mildly annoying as opposed to horrendous. It is a new bottom flap, that's on eBay. That's nice and simple, and I think that's it actually. That's all it needs. It only needs those few bits. Let's flip it over. As you can see, it's in lovely condition. As you can tell, it's, yeah, brush roll's soft as crap. I'll put a new brush roll on it when I refurbish it. I've got loads of those in the shed, and that could probably sit in the shed as a spare for another one. I think it should have had a... Tayab's room said that these had a grey base plate anyway, so that's another trick missed there, Mr. Dyson. Internal hose has no flex in it at all. That doesn't, there's no spring there, so I think it will get what I would call a top-notch rebuild, which is everything new where possible. Machine polish, everything else. Not the usual sell it for 60 quid refurb, but a full-on concourse, like my DC03 Clear and the DC11 Energy and the ones that I've done for everybody else. There is the ratings plate. Standard. And yeah, it's quite a fetching machine, I'm sure. If you are of the pink persuasion, either male or female, you love it. I can say Amy and Eva adore it. Oh, daddy, it's pink. So, it's not going anywhere yet. So, let me pop you down. You can look at that nice view there. Plug it in. Another thing, actually, is the no loss of suction sticker is a star, which is odd. I've not seen that before. The wand is immaculate as well. Look at that. Nowhere at all. All that should polish off and hide itself completely. The fins aren't broken. So, yeah. That's not in completely correctly, though. Right, oh, little bit of damage. I checked that the wand clips were okay, but actually no, it's not a little bit of damage, it is just not in properly. I won't force it, I'll have it all apart and check it. In fact, yeah, look, this has seen work at some point, hasn't it? Someone's obviously put a new cable on it, so they just didn't do it properly. Fail, like I say, ignore the hose, it doesn't actually come out, it's right stiff bastard, and I'm not fanning around trying to get it. So, yeah. 20 quid this cost me all in. The 14 was up for 60. And the chap messaged me saying, oh, do you do part exchange? I went, yes, of course. What have you got? And he was like, oh, it's a DC07. I was like, I'll give you, yeah, I'd be interested. Send us a picture, because I always like to just see a picture. And he sent me the picture of this. I was like, yeah, I'll have that. And I offered him 15. Oh dear, hang on. Right, sorry about that. Eva spilt her tea everywhere and now doesn't want to stay downstairs. So, let's just see how well it works. Not fantastically, I'll be honest. And it'll be that internal hose and probably the soft brush roll. It didn't pick everything up first pass. I had to go over it from the edge. But the suction's spot on, the motor's spot on. We all know how simple this will be to fix. There's another bit there. Look, someone's had a screwdriver in there. God, what's this had done to? Oh, it does need a new filter cover. Look, can't have that. So, bit of a project. Sure you'll agree, but it shouldn't cost a fortune. I probably won't do it this year. I might refurbish it and get it at least running right. But next year, or if Stuart's got all the bits, happens to have them all this year, we'll get it minted up, and then it can either go up in the loft with everything else, or we'll use it, or I'll sell it. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting enough to take as a part exchange. Apparently it came quite locally as well. The bloke who I got it off, Eva, bought it from a lady from Chalfont St Giles, which is only about 20 miles away from here, and she had it for new, so it's a local machine. It's a local machine for local people. You won't find anything around here if you're not local. So yeah, very nice indeed. So there we go. It's probably going to go in the shed now, because I haven't got room for it in the house, because I'm having a tidying day anyway. And I've got the Maytag out. Maytag wind tunnel. That's where that dirt came from, actually. Stop sucking up. And it's because that is very, very full. So I hacked... Well, I didn't hack, actually. I just put a heavy pepper fly into it, which works very well. So this is going to go in the shed for now. Hose will be fixed and go on. And then when I've got a spare 10 minutes, I'll have it apart and wash it and polish it and put it back together. And we'll daily it. And if you want an AEG Ultra Captic... very good condition, because I'm going to strip it and refurbish it, so we can all have a nice rebuild thread. Let me know and you can have it for probably 60 quid with all of its tools. I'm just bored of it. It's clunky, it's not great. I've got enough other cool stuff to look at. Drawing hasn't been picked up yet. There's the wind tunnel. So thank you very much for watching. There's the washing machine. Eva has just dropped her car down the stairs. I think it's time for her to go and sit on her bed for 5 minutes. And I shall see you soon. Bye bye.